Brian Powell of Iron Far here with Kaytlyn Gerbin before the 2022 Trail World Championships. How are you, Kaytlyn?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. You come to the Trail World Championships after placing third at UTMB just 2 months ago. How has that time in between gone?
Really good. Actually, I feel like a really good, pretty easy recovery after UTMB. And then just had to shift gears and to try to do some faster running for this, which was a bit of a challenge mentally, definitely.
Indeed.
But it's been pretty nice. We had really nice dry weather up in Washington. The last couple weeks got really smoky, so that made training, like peak week of training, quite a challenge. But in general, yeah, things were pretty good.
Nice. So how much of a break recovery period did you take after UTMB?
So I stuck around in like Chamonix, Courmayeur area for I think almost 3 weeks after UTMB. My husband was racing Tour de France, and so we stuck around there. And basically that whole time I was just in recovery mode. Nice. Did some easy hiking to huts, started a little bit of easy running, but then once I got back to the US, then I started doing some training. So I guess it took about 3 weeks or so off.
Except those recovery days during the Tour de Ski aren't really recovery days.
No, but for various reasons, we ended up ending that journey early and just going to the beach. So it actually was pretty good.
Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't know how your husband's tour turned out, but just recovery.
We had a really nice end of our trip. Yeah,
very nice. So you did go to a little bit more intense or speedy training, but how much more so? Because this course still has almost as much vert per mile as UTMB.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of the same stats as UTMB in half. So I'm excited about that because I feel like it makes the transition going from that 100-mile training to this a little bit easier. But there's still so many fast people running that I think like fitting in a little bit of speed work was important. Yeah. But there's only so much you can do in that short amount of time, especially making sure I had the good recovery. So
unfortunately, you did have obviously a very high level of fitness and strength.
Yeah.
Entering that sharpening phase.
I hope that it translates to running here, but 50 miles is still like half of my preferred race distance.
There
I think.
you go.
So I'm grateful that there's a lot of vert. I think the heat and humidity will make things interesting. So we'll just go out there and see what happens.
For sure. Around UTMB, you said that you like using adventures to prepare for your racing. What about races themselves as adventures or reason to adventure to new places? And
I mean, I think it's such a cool opportunity to get to come to Thailand and race, in the mountains outside of Chiang Mai. I feel like I probably wouldn't come here to run on those trails if not for having an event here. So yeah, I'm really excited by the adventure of it. And yeah, I think it is that like, it's been a little hard to find really good information about the course, pretty far leading up into it. And so I think it'll just be an adventure going out there. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Totally. Well, this isn't your first time running for the U.S. In 2018, you were at the Trail World Championships in Spain at Peñagolosa. What does running the Trail World Championships or running for Team USA mean to you?
I've remembered that experience in 2018 as like one of the highlights of my running career. I think it's such a cool chance to run really with a team and like work off of teammates. And we had, I think during that race, like I was just retelling the story, but I ran almost the whole race with other US teammates. I spent about the first half of the race with Sarah Pizzo and Amy Leadham, and then had caught up to Claire Gallagher and Sabrina Little, and it just felt like such a really dynamic like team racing environment. And yeah, I don't know, it's really special, and I'm excited to have some really strong ladies on our team this year, and I hope that we can work together and like all kind of go in and pull each other along because everyone on the team has different strengths, and I think sometimes like being able to kind of latch on to someone and pull people through is a good way to do it.
And even if there's usually a positive dynamic at the front of the sport between competing athletes, more so when you have the same team kit on and are running in a team competition.
Yeah, we've been in email contact with everyone on our team for a couple weeks now, sharing any course beta we can find, sharing information. We have a group WhatsApp channel that we're all messaging back and forth. We're gonna go have a pool party later tonight with everyone. So yeah, we're really I think kind of no filters, just trying to share and help each other as a team. So yeah, I think it's a fun dynamic that we don't always get to do with ultra running.
Nice. Well, back in 2018, I think you were 10th overall for the women.
Yeah.
And that helped the U.S. get bronze. What can we maybe expect out of the U.S. women this time around?
I mean, I hope that we can do at least that this year. I think we've got a really strong team, and like you said, it's going to be an adventure out there with a lot of unknowns, and it seems like most people are really excited about that. So I think as long as we can just kind of keep things in control and race smart and keep the whole course in mind, I feel like we could have a really good shot at the team podium.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good mental approach, because there are many unknowns in this race, and just the heat and humidity on top of all the vert.
Yeah. I don't know.
It doesn't feel like a race where people are going to go out and like hang on to a.
I don't know. I feel like almost every race in the last couple of years I've been at, I've been pleasantly surprised with like women going out hard and holding on. And so I feel like there's been a little bit of that shift. And with the level of competition here, I wouldn't be surprised if at least a few people do that. So I don't know.
Would that be in your style?
I don't know. I think like after my UTMB experience, I had been thinking about just wanting to get a few more even shorter races in where I go out a little bit riskier maybe. I'm not sure yet how that's going to play out on this course. And in 2018, when I raced my way into 10th, I had started really slow and really moved up in the second half of the course. And I feel like this type of course with the humidity is similar in that way, where I feel like there might be a really strong late race game, but I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well, best of luck out there and enjoy.
You.
Thank you, Kaytlyn.